Welcome everyone to episode. Get ready.
Did the intro music play?
It did. Did you hear it?
No. I didn't hear it.
No? Damn. It doesn't matter. Welcome everybody to. It probably played. I don't know. We'll find out. But welcome everybody to episode 50 of Eggcast with John Egger. I'm sitting here with my good friend Dante Rain, returning guest, and the one, the only, the OG, the birthday boy, Sean Atticus Rain. What's up, Sean?
What's up?
What's up, Sean? Yo, for anybody who didn't just find out, it's Sean's birthday today. Dante, on the count of three, we're gonna sing Sean happy birthday. You ready? Ready?
Sure.
One, two,
have to do all that.
three. Happy birthday to Sean. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sean Rain. Happy birthday to you. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Sean is 21 years old today. Sean, how does it feel to be 21?
You didn't have to do all that, man.
Nah, man, come on. You're come on, man.
No, I feel pretty good. I mean,
yeah, good, man.
Same as yesterday. But,
did you have a drink today or no?
Yeah.
Nice. You and your dad, or just like?
Yeah, a wine cooler.
Nice. Yeah, man.
I took a shot with both my parents when I turned 20.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was there, right?
No.
Yeah, I was. Wait, on your 21st?
Yeah.
I was there.
No,
right?
that was like no. On my birthday, you was at the birthday party.
So that wasn't your
party.
birthday.
The party was after your birthday.
Oh,
right?
so that was like your birth week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. My bad. I could never make it to that party, Dante. I realized I bought movie tickets at the same exact time, and just like.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm serious. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Dude, I got along with everybody really well there. I was like, hey, what's up, man?
The West an asshole.
What'd you say?
We're all cool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I walked in and he was like, Dante said, I hate to break this to you, but you're the only white person here. That's me, man. I'm only half.
I know, like Dante put that in your mind. Now you're like,
yeah, I know.
The funniest part is Sean's like the other half Filipino person at that party.
Yeah.
I have a cousin that's half Filipino.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, damn. Yeah, y'all should have. I guess y'all should have connected because you're the exact same. Because you guys share the same race. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Wait, so two people have to
connect? I'm just joking.
Right?
No, like.
What are you saying?
Like I don't. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying like, because Dante was like, oh, my cousins also have Filipino. Sean's half Filipino, so maybe if I like make them kiss, you know what I'm saying? Or like.
Hi, my name is half Filipino. Oh, my name is half Filipino. Nice to meet you. We have the same name but identify as different genders.
It's like that bull from South Park who has diabetes, and you found that one girl has diabetes.
Yeah, Scott Malkinson, and he found a girl.
No, he says, we have the same blood type, or no, we're both type A. We're both type A. And then she's like, I am more than my diabetes.
And Scott's like, what are you talking about?
I'm a strong woman. I am more than my diabetes.
Yeah, man. Let me dismiss this privacy policy right here. Just so you guys know, just to make it clear to the feds, you guys know that you're being recorded right now, right?
Yeah.
Sean?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's all I needed you to say. But damn, guys, I mean, it's nice to check in with my two main regulars. I wanted to know, just, I know everybody's talking about, all people have been talking about is quarantine. But I heard on a podcast today, and I mean this shouldn't come as a surprise to people, that vitamin D is essential in staying healthy during this shit. So I was wondering, like, how are y'all finding outlets to like get outside and like see the sun and shit?
Taking vitamin D.
You can take. Well, I knew you could take it, but like where do you get it? Just like CVS?
Yeah, same stuff.
Vitamins and all that.
Primarily.
Yeah.
And then I'll go outside every once in a while. Like I cut the grass this week, just to get outside and just to get a workout in, really.
Yeah, I feel
With
that.
gyms being closed and all.
I just
Yeah,
drive
I got
around.
you. Dante,
I
you said
just
you drive. Yeah, I
I
know you were
drive
talking
around.
about that earlier.
Yeah, I do too.
When you drive by like our like because you were saying you kind of drive like the routes to like people's houses and stuff. When you drive by our houses, do you see like how I got like some fucking crazy ass neighbors?
Yeah.
You ever see them like bulling outside,
Nah.
being
Nah.
weird? Like, dude, fucking I mean, it's crazy like how much. I mean, I want to be mad at them, but at the same time, it's my own friends that like provoked them. You know what I'm saying? But like the one
Oh shit!
time
What's that?
I want to tell this story. So like the one time uh I had like my good friend Jack, who's you guys know, Jack's been on this podcast.
Oh, I think I was there.
Yeah, Sean was there too. His girlfriend at the time, Sean, this kid Lander, and like
Nick
a
was
couple other,
there.
yeah, Nick Kepley, yeah, a couple other people were there, and we were just kind of like drinking, hanging out, playing music, kind of having like a little mini party, and uh somebody knocked on my door, and I was like paranoid as fuck because we were all drinking and like underage, and like they were like, "Can you move your car?" And I thought it was Jack's car because Jack and Lander, these two assholes, both parked right in the front of by my house, so it's like everybody's assigned spots. You got to park in guest spots where I live, and these fucking people come to my door, and I'm like, all right, I see Jack's car, so I send Jack out. But it turns out the person who came to my door was talking about Lander's car. So Jack goes out there, and he's in another lady's spot. And the lady apparently wrote a note on his and put it on his car. But then when he went out, she opened her window and started like yelling and talking shit out to him, like I know you fucking like who like and whoever parked that fucking piece of shit in my spot better get it out of there. And Jack was like, bitch, fuck you, bitch, like all this shit, like fucking like.
He said, "First off, fuck your bitch in the cleat."
Yeah, like I mean, in his defense, the lady was being such a fucking bitch, but
I mean, that's valid.
Jack was just like, just straight yelling in her face, and I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? And I'm like, the cops are gonna get called. They're gonna find out I was drinking. I'm underage. I have other people in the house. So I was like, guys, the best thing, and we weren't that drunk yet. I was like, guys, the best thing we can do is leave. So we all left. We all got in cars and left, and we ordered a pizza. And the pizza came right when everybody went outside, and all this shit came to a head. So like so as we were leaving, the Villa Russo pizza guy pulled up, and he was just walking around with the pizza like, what's going on? Like, he had no idea what the fuck was going on, and like who was supposed to pay him, whatever. And we just left without paying him. And then Lander was the guy who the one who actually called and put in the order. So the guy's calling Lander's phone, and Lander's being like, I still want to eat. We also want our food. And Lander's being an asshole. He's like, no, fuck you, blah, 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 whatever. So like we went to Villa Russo to like pick the food back up, and then we were like talking to the people there, and they were like, we told them the story.
We saw Nikki there because Nikki works at Villa Russo.
Yeah, Nikki was there. He was about as fucking. His eyes looked about as red as the Red Sea, bro.
Who wasn't though? Who wasn't?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Anybody working there? Like we were too. I mean, that's why it was funny.
But it was funny.
Like I came in and I like pointed at Nikki. I was like, "Yo, man, how about the Sixers?"
Yeah.
We're just like, oh, just gone.
Yeah.
And remember the guy? Remember that? I think it was the manager. And what he says, he's like, "No, you can't drink. Just smoke the weed, okay?"
Yeah, he was like, smoke weed. Yeah. He was like, don't drink, just smoke weed, bro. Like, smoke weed. It's funny because like we didn't smoke, or we didn't drink that often, and like everybody got together to drink tonight, which was like kind of out of the ordinary. And then we all show up kind of like half fucking drunk, and he's like, smoke weed, bro. Don't know, like,
Yeah, he was like Nate Dogg.
Yeah, like it really goes to show you that marijuana is the least of people's problems nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is a lot.
We got a new rodeo now, and her name is Coronavirus.
Do you guys think like I'm sure if all that war on drugs propaganda from the 50s to the 70s
for Reagan?
I feel like if that was never around, all this legalization and like all like not just all
it would have been enforced by now,
all the medical benefits, but just smoking it recreationally, like that would have all been cleared up, like that would have all been done for years, I feel like. And like it's crazy that somebody put such a hold on that, like And like all the things they used to tell people, it's like they never really did studies for that because they probably got people stoned, and the weed back then probably wasn't even that good, and like people were just getting like, people were probably just getting stoned and just
Well, I
feeling
mean,
right.
it's a
They're making
different
shit up.
time. I mean, people have different point of views on things, and you know,
Yeah,
it's a different time than the time we live in now.
true.
And there's a
Yeah,
lot of I did like research on this sort of, and like a lot of a lot of people in jail because it also increased the amount of people in jail. But the whole drug war thing, a lot of people who were caught for stuff like that was like low petty criminals. So it's like small infraction, like having weed on you and shit like that. And
yeah.
it was like it wasn't like that many people who were like drug lords or like
Tu-
like crazy addicts.
Tuco,
Yeah,
Like
like the majority
Walter
is like
White.
the
yeah,
majority is like possession, right? Like
basically
people who get caught for possession. That's
possession.
so fucking
And
lame,
also,
man.
sometimes the amount of drugs you have can also give you intent to sell too.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
depends. I think it's like 50 grams or something
you got a
Yeah,
in
lot.
state.
they have a whole scale chart.
It's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, man. It's weird. Like, it's and like I guess I understand them wanting to regulate the sale of it, but at the same time, like I feel like it should be easier to like if you are really into cannabis already and like you have proper knowledge, I feel like there should be a more streamlined way to get a permit to like have a place, even if it's state, even if it's not federally recognized, but it's state recognized, and you do what you have to do to like apparently dispensaries in state they only take cash because they can't because if the banks allow people to swipe a credit card for it, like since it's federally recognized, they could get fees or they could get in trouble, you know. So like even the dispensaries around here are all cash, but like if I feel like there should be a more streamlined way to be able to get into that if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Because there's people that, I mean, sure, like there's also dangerous people out there, but there's a lot of people who get in trouble for selling drugs, selling weed, but they're not hurting anybody. They're just trying to make a they're just trying to make a business really for themselves, you know? And everybody has the stereotypical drug dealer who's just kind of dealing out of his car, like doing whatever type of bullshit, just like sketchy guy, whatever. But at the same time, like it's like if any of those people had like spaces to openly work, they'd probably be a lot more like responsible, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be worried about getting fucking caught all the time, you know? And it's like people who are coming to them want the weed, it's not like they're imposing it on anybody. I feel like it should just be easier to like to do it openly, you know what I'm saying?
You ever watch those old timey videos about drugs and whatnot, drug dealing and all that? It's
Yeah.
always it's not interesting because like they always make the drug dealers like super frightening or like
Yeah.
real like coercive in their selling points. They're like, yo, you want some drugs? And nigga like, nah. I said, nah, bro, you want some drugs? Like, and you're real
Yeah.
like I guess imposing. I forgot the word, but
Yeah.
like
No,
that.
I
But
know what you
like
mean.
most drug dealers
Yeah,
nowadays
and then you
aren't
got like
imposing like
somebody
that.
that looks like Kevin Spacey, and he's like the top dog. Not
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey, but like just like somebody who looks like him. Because he plays like that kind of role in movies.
Yeah, man, for real. Like you got those people who
You wouldn't
like
expect.
are like business who are like on the surface just like 9 to 5 job people or like business owners like suit and tie type people, they're the people who push it the most, like, you know and I mean just being real, I've heard stories about how especially if people are looking for like different types of drugs or whatever, like harder stuff, like if they live in like a nice area, because nice like rich, wealthy, expensive areas are riddled with like with um with heroin users and pill addicts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like if they have somebody come over to like drop off a package, they don't want somebody who like looks raggedy or doesn't look presentable. Like they want somebody who looks like they're coming over for a business meeting, but really they're selling them fucking like
Remember
whatever,
do you remember 22 Jump Street at the beginning? I don't know if you guys watched that movie.
Nah, I only see 21.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen 22, John?
I think I've seen both of them. Yeah.
I remember the beginning of 22 when they're like undercover during the drug deal,
Yeah.
and then
The
I
exotic
forgot, and they're like,
animals.
there's like, why ain't he talking? And he's like, oh, he's Hefe, man. You know,
Yeah.
his English isn't that great.
Yeah. Why are they both? They're both obviously white. Like, why are they doing?
And then
Like, why are they doing Hispanic accents or whatever?
yeah, I
you
know, and they look because of their appearance. I guess just because of the joke. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
they say like, I remember the guy who's actually like the drug lord is just saying like, oh, I remember when I missed the '90s when there was professionals around, and then
Yeah.
Jonah Hill says like, where'd you find this gringo, man? The fucking Mumford and Sons concert and shit.
Yeah. I know.
And then he's like, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah. I know. They always seem like the most like. I mean, that's the joke of it, but it's like they're two cops and like they're young and they're just so fucking like unprepared for everything. Like, you know.
And then they still pull it off.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the style. You know. That's
just luck.
like
I mean,
Rob Riggle is my favorite in that movie, or in both movies, but in the first movie and the second, like
yeah.
in the first movie he's funny, and then like in the second movie he's just all full out in prison, so it's like funny as shit because then they make him like they make it like he like is he fucking the kid or is the kid fucking him, like
Oh yeah, because of what happened in the end of the first movie.
yeah the Dave Franco's character, like because they're
Yeah.
both in jail together, and I forget who's the top and who's the bottom, but like he's like talking to like
He
they're
was supposed to go to Berkeley.
Yeah. That's so funny, like to see a movie about two dudes who are like 27 or like 30, and somehow they get to go back to high
Yeah,
school and like
Yeah, because they went to high school together. They were at opposite ends of the spectrum, where like Jonah Hill was a big loser.
yeah, and this guy was like so popular, and then
I lo-
it flips because society has turned from like strong jocks to just fucking like if I bet you now in like class of 2021 if you're a weeb you're like elite like popular
No.
kid, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely not.
still
They
don't
used to make
think?
fun of us all the time, dog. We's are weirdos. Don't forget that. Just because you like anime, doesn't
weebs?
mean you're a weeb.
What about Simps?
Nah.
Yeah.
Simps are forever gonna be losers, and
Dude.
Yeah.
it's crazy because that word that has lost
Not us, because we're fucking cool, man.
lost impact.
We're
'Cause,
not
like
Simps. We're
niggas
cool.
just
Yeah.
use it for like just like as
We're
an insult. It's never.
we're
It's
not
not.
Simps
It's not
because
like a.
we
it's not
play
a-
sports. We're cool.
Like, niggas call you a simp just because.
I play tennis. No, not you. You
I
guys don't
think
count.
I think the whole simp thing, like I think it's gonna make younger generations actually do better for themselves and like
they're not
realize
making-
to
they're not
seek
making new
within
moves.
themselves and not simp for these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because back then we had nothing to call it, so like we didn't know what we
Nah,
were doing.
some been a thing for years. It's old. It just
Really?
now got it just now got big because
Oh,
white kids
well,
started taking his.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Yeah,
had
because
no, I had
some
no idea
brainiac
about it.
finally looked in a dictionary and said, "Oh, that's a funny word. Let's use that to call people who fail
it's
at."
like niggas been saying this since like the 90s and shit. Like simp is old. Like most slang
Yeah.
terms that got big now are old. Like
Yeah, they just get revived by
it's
people.
it's now just mainstream. And that's why I said like now the word lost its impact because so many people are using it. They're using it just because like you call people
Yeah.
simp.
Well,
just
that's why
because.
my goal is to be a
What's the
motive.
actual definition of a simp?
It's
Like,
the same thing. Same thing. It's
A
basically like
simp.
it's basically like doing it's like overdoing shit just to get some ass. Like overdoing shit for a woman that may or may not give you ass. It's basically like
yeah.
throwing away your dignity as a person
To
just for
get
some
ass,
sex.
and it doesn't even happen, and then you
Yeah,
like
like,
ultimate
It
simp.
basically putting
Like,
yourself at a lower field compared to like the woman. Basically putting the pussy on a pedestal, which you shouldn't ever do
Yeah.
ever.
They were that was the original thing, bro. Putting
That's
the pussy
why
on
that's
pedestal.
why I aspire to be a motivational speaker for those who simp, and
Yeah.
help them to believe that they can get back up after they simp.
You,
Yeah,
do you
there
have
is-
like
There's still
that
light at the
one?
end of the tunnel.
Do you have like that one you would like simp over? Just that one person.
Everybody's got
No,
that one.
you will-
I'm,
no.
that's what I was thinking. Like, I feel
Sean,
like everybody
Sean, let's
has
be
that one.
let's all just be
Well,
real,
like,
okay?
Like
Back when
everybody
we-
has
back-
that like one
Yeah,
point.
back when we were younger, but in a different time, we all had our simp moments. Can we agree? We all had major simping moments. And you know what? We were boys then, and now we're men. Now we're grown. We are smart, You know what
I
I'm saying?
gotta. I didn't.
We
I
are
didn't
not.
go to the.
But
I gotta watch.
from 14 to 17, your dick controls every move in your
Wait,
body. You know, and
wait,
now it
John, just give me
slowly
like.
moves to our brain.
Give me like 5 minutes. I gotta go watch a motivational video on how to accept simping and how to get over it. Just give me like 5 minutes.
I
We
got
all
you. I
have,
got you. I'm
we
here
all
for you.
have our one.
All right, I found a. It's Tony Robbins. All right, I'm gonna watch it later. I feel better now.
All right, cool.
We all have our one. You know what I mean? It couldn't.
Yeah,
It may not happen in high school. It's gonna happen once in your life, and that's like your one excuse. You feel me? We all
yeah.
gonna have that
Yeah,
one.
you get one excuse. You get
You get
one
one.
life. All
You
right,
get one.
it's like
I
it's like a Nintendo game. All right, you get one life.
You get
Yeah.
one.
After that, you're done. I
I
mean,
think
game
mine.
over.
I
Like,
think
you're
mine
right.
is over. I think mine has come and gone. You know, it was a tough time, and when I look back, I mean, obviously everybody has things that they wish they could take back, but also the past is the past, and that is gone. That does not exist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
We are
undefined.
in
It's
we are in the
it's
present moment.
imaginary.
Shit, I
We are
still
not
have my one.
simping for these hoes. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
still have my one.
You still got the same one. You still
I
got one.
still got got my.
Really?
I've never I don't simp like that.
Are you serious right now?
I'm positive I don't simp, my nigga. I never did.
Are you serious
I'm
right now?
honest. I swear on my that one. I already said it in the group chat. That
Yeah,
one. that was the one. I said, yo, I feel all dignity of all self integrity aside
yeah,
just for this
man.
film.
It's crazy.
Well,
I used to act like that all the time back when we were younger, and I didn't even realize it. But now when I look back, I'm like, wow, like the way I was treating myself, you know, and the way I was acting. Like I would never act that way today. It's just very like weird to like be able to look
such a
back and
pussy.
see that, you know? No, for real. Like it was just odd, just not
Fucking
right.
Pussy.
Damn, dude. Well, you know what, fellas? I'm glad that we have grown, that we have all grown from
Growing
simping.
beards.
Yeah,
You guys growing beards.
yeah, Sean. What about you, man? You gotta catch up, dude.
Yeah, man.
I
See
see
that?
the stubble. I see the stubble.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you're getting there. And hey, you got a nice Sean. You got a nice clean jaw. You're a good-looking fucking kid, dude. You're look at this guy, ladies. If you're watching, this guy's cute as a button. Look at him. Look at him. 21 years old. He's gonna be an engineer. He's gonna make a lot of zing.
Yo, chill.
a lot of zoom. Like yeah. This dude's gonna feed you. He's gonna keep you right. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a most lovable guy I know, nicest person I've ever met. And today's his 21st birthday. Happy birthday, Sean! Right? But yeah, ladies, this man is single and ready to mingle. So, you know, slide up in that DM. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Okay.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, you know, me and Dante both have beards, but I know something that we all have is hair. And dude, I could not find a fucking barber to save my life, yo. Like, I do not know what to do. Should I just grow my hair out? Like, you know, it's starting to get to that limit where I look like the kid at school with the cargo shorts and the white socks and the tight shoes that just has fucking no, like the parents never check if his hair's cut and nobody talks to him. You know, I'm like getting
look like
close
the poor.
to the point.
You look like the poor kid. You look
Yeah,
like
I look like the weird kid. Like, you know those weird kids where it's like they wear kind of weird stuff but they're fine whatever, but like their fucking hair, like I was like that in middle school. Like their fucking hair is just so like it just was never cut.
Yeah.
They just look like they're out
Well,
of
what was it? They said how come all these politicians can get nice haircuts but we can't?
Yeah,
I saw somebody quoted that. Something like that.
Because they got their own hairstylist.
I'm just trying to get my hair, you know, look as good as Trump.
So
I know, dude. Trump's got the perfect comb over. Fucking dude, he's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's got
true
waves.
Patty, where the fuck he has.
He's the one person in America who doesn't have to wear a mask. Like Trump's like, I'm not gonna make you wear it because like I'm not wearing it.
All right, show us the Infinity Stones. Like he's
Yeah.
hiding them somewhere. That's why he's not getting it.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, it's crazy. Like I want to hope that this is a small thing and that it doesn't have a chance of continuously spreading and hitting a big second wave. I really don't want to see a second. I'm sure nobody wants to see.
Crazy.
There are some cases out there when some states or I think a country like China
Yeah,
was laying off on the restrictions. There was like more cases popping up.
yeah,
Because they want to reopen the economy.
That's either because you're just now finding out more people. There are people who have it, or there are more
It could
cases
be
happening.
it could be
Yeah.
it could be late reporting, or it could just be what you said. Yeah, more
people
cases
saying
are
it.
happening as we speak.
Yeah, absolutely. I
You know
I
what's
don't know.
crazy though is like think of how like our kids are gonna be in a history class one day and they're gonna talk about this, and
Yeah,
like
no, for real.
who
This is
knows what else is
something.
gonna happen.
This is something that we've never had to deal with before in America. Like we went through the Spanish flu, we went through SARS, whatever. I don't know, the same thing. We went through the swine flu, like all this shit, and we never did anything like this. You know, more people
And
died,
then
but we
they're
never. And
gonna
this, it's just because I guess because this spreads so so
fast.
easily, yeah,
It
quickly and
travels by air.
easily, yeah, that
You
like
guys ever played it was just some online game. It's on the phone too. Called was it Pandemic? I think it's Pandemic Inc. or Plague Inc. It's basically
no,
like
I think I might know what you're talking about.
yeah. So basically like you can like basically create your own virus, and the
yeah.
goal is to infect everybody and like wipe out the whole
You
the
don't
whole
think that's where they
Earth.
derived this from, right? I mean, there's talks that this was all a planned attack
Yeah, it's
that just
like
created in a lab. They
it's
were playing
hard. It's
Pandemic
hard
on the phone and then applied that to real life. And
from what I.
You ever watch
Uh,
like yo, the conspiracy theories on like on this virus is so fucking funny to me, bro.
Like
Like
what?
you guys ever heard about 5G and how 5G
Yeah,
caused the coronavirus? Like
yeah. Everybody's saying that 5G is what's killing people and shit. All the tinfoil hat people are freaking the fuck out.
yo, my favorite one is it was like a few months ago still, but still it was like this thing where people put bleach in their bodies
Yeah.
to treat the sickness. This was like before what Donald Trump said, but like there was like an actual thing where people
Yeah.
were like buying like bleach and shit and like and putting like in their bodies to
Dude, how stupid could you?
for
That's natural selection right there. Like, if you're that stupid to listen to somebody who tells you to pour bleach, it's like apparently we can't. Apparently we live in a society where we can't trust everybody to do what's best for themselves. So we have to make decisions for them. You know what I mean? Because if even if somebody says drink bleach, everybody should be like, no, what?
hey,
You know?
like
Patrick, who am
it's
I?
bleach.
Stupid?
Like
Yes.
bleach kills you drink
Yeah,
bleach, you're
bro.
killing yourself.
You
That's
shouldn't drink
even
anything that you use on your floor to clean it, you know? Like,
Yeah. Or
fuck.
your clothes, or
Yeah. Dude, I
like the
am
whole Tide Pods thing, and like they were like actually like it
oh
was a
eating
meme
man,
at
Tide
first, but
Pods.
there were like
Yeah.
a few, there were like some people who actually ate it. It was like what?
Yeah, like
It's Tide Pods.
how TikTok do you have to be to eat a fucking Tide Pod? You know what I'm saying? But like I was thinking about bleach. Bleach gets me in trouble all the time because I'll put like a little bit in my clothes just so they don't get that musty smell if they sit for a while. You know what I'm saying? But every once in a while I bleach something and it's always something like my girlfriend gets me. Like I was wearing clothes with like bleach stains around just because like I was like in my head I'm telling myself like, oh, it's just like character, but like really it just looks like shit, but like I don't care. Like and like
it's the
my
design, man.
my girlfriend got me new uh yeah, I know, for real. Like my girlfriend got me new
You-
pants because I had bleached pants, and then I got a spot of bleach on those pants,
I
and
call
she
it bold
saw
and
them, and
brash.
she was so fucking mad, and I was like, I don't know, like she's like, John, don't put bleach in with black pants. I'm like,
It's not.
well,
It's art. It's art. I call it bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash.
yeah, yeah, dude, I fucked up a lot of clothes with bleach. I shouldn't be trusted. I don't do, you know how people do you guys separate your laundry?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Like
like
separate
from
whites
darks
colors.
Oh,
colors and
whites and
lights.
yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dark colors and lights.
yeah.
Oh no, I
I
just
don't
do whites and
throw
I do whites and everything else.
I throw everything in one. I don't really have that many whites, so like
Yeah, me neither. I just
I
do everything
throw
in one
everything
load.
in one hamper and I just fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same.
Like and like it works out, but like I also like I feel like eventually when I get more clothes, I'm not gonna be able to do that shit. You know, like I'd say I
Yeah.
dye all my white shirts pink, like fucking.
I
But
did
also,
that. I did that like in freshman year when I was in at Willie P. When I was doing at Willie P. I put like
yeah,
when I was doing laundry, I put my reds with my colors, and
Yeah.
like some of my clothes got bleached, and I was like, fuck.
Oh,
So that's why that's for me. That's why I separate like real. That's why I really separate my clothes because I'm not trying to repeat the same thing again and fuck up my clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just use detergent, man.
I do the same. It's just my
Yeah,
shit.
same. I just hate when like I leave my clothes in there too long and then I gotta like rewash them. You know.
Well, then you
Oh
gotta
yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta
Once
get
they
there
stink.
faster, man.
Honestly,
Yeah, that's true.
as long as they don't
You
smell, like you don't hear, if you don't smell anything from it, I'll be alright. I'll just put them back. I'll just put them in the dryer.
just
If
wear
they don't have
deodorant,
like that
man.
shitty mossy smell, it's like alright, I'm good.
Yeah. That's the
Just
nastiest shit when you smell that shit on somebody.
just take a shower, man. Put some deodorant on, clean your clothes. Like, why can't everybody just follow that? Like, I still got people, I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Because they haven't
Yeah.
showered in like 3 days. Go to a gym, shower
No,
there.
dude. Some gyms are opening. Did you hear about
Yeah,
that
I
shit?
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Belmore.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I
And
think they're
like,
having. I don't know what the limit is on how many people can go in at once, but I mean,
yeah.
I'm happy that it's.
Yeah. Well, I know they said it was weird because I know the guy who owns that place said that like since a gym is a member exclusive place that it's not open to the public that
Yeah,
it can be open. So I'm wondering, I'm like, why don't I'm like I guess the local gyms don't want to take the risk,
Giant
but like
Fitness.
if they could open like yeah, like why don't they open and like only like no new members, you know, but all existing members can go. Like
I mean,
all
I mean, even then, that argument is not that strong because like there's even your members still can have the virus and all that. So
yeah, that's true.
so
I
like
agree.
like I said, it all depends, but there it should be like a
Well, I mean,
like,
honestly though, like there's ways to work out at home.
Mhm.
To be like real with everybody, there's always a way to work out. You don't need the gym to.
shit.
I
Just
mean,
do
yeah,
Yeah.
obviously the gym gives you an extensive amount of resources and exposes you to a lot of stuff your body isn't normally used to. But like,
Yeah.
you can at least maintain good shape, then you
Yeah,
can do it
dude.
at home. Go for a run,
Yeah.
stretch your body,
Yeah, man.
or
push-ups.
just do like prison workouts. Like
Yeah, for
Exactly.
real. Push
I'm
ups,
saying,
pull ups. I've been doing a lot of pull ups, a lot of push ups. I
Yeah, man,
hang
you
from
gotta
a
start
pull up.
doing like 50 pull-ups like in one go now
Yeah,
when this
man,
is all
for
done.
real. I hang from a pull up bar all the time because my back is fucked up and it helps me like open up my like back and my shoulders and like crack my back open. And I actually bought an inversion table so I can like click myself into that and then fucking hang upside down. And that's just feels so good on my spine, you know?
I'm
Like
gonna like it's like I'll be able to do like I can do 50 push-ups in a row and then like we'll go back and the gym opens 135 is heavy as shit for me. I'm
yeah,
like, oh, I
man.
can't do that's what's gonna happen. Oh, I can't do this.
I've been I've
I need three people to help.
I've been lifting. I've been doing some chest like at my mom's house, and like I don't do it with that heavy weight because I'm by myself. But I'll do like
Yeah.
pause because like I've been working on like if we're really like if we're gonna talk about lifting like I don't know like I've been trying because my bench press has historically just been terrible, and I know it's because I don't engage my legs at all. Like I've always just been all chest and arms, and
Yeah,
like
keep your
and
feet
like
planted.
yeah, like not realizing how to drive my legs. So what's helped me with that is doing paused bench press. So I'll bring it down, hold it on my chest for 2 to 3 seconds, and then I use that time
Explode
like
back up.
yeah, I engage my legs and explode back up, and it's helping me like get better at it. Because before
Yeah, because you're
I
using
would
your
try to
full.
plant yeah I would try to plant my legs, but like when I would start getting into the movements, like I would forget about my legs and just didn't give
But
myself
if you
that mind
plant your
muscle
legs,
connection.
you're able to use more force to push up.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
all physics.
Yeah, man. And I wasn't doing that, you know.
F equals
So
ma.
I was having problems. So like I've been working on that and just doing other stuff. But also I haven't really been lifting as much. Like
I
I'm
haven't
trying
either.
to I'm trying to do the shit that I yeah like 'cause sometimes like even if you have the option or not, like it's not always that fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to go out and do shit that you enjoy. Like whether it's like like for me, I like going out skating and playing hockey. Or like if y'all like I know you and Dante like both play basketball a lot, like if doing that or like fucking like to going for a run or like anything, just like working out, I guess, because like if not that the thing about this whole quarantine thing and like now it's starting to feel like the new norm, so it's probably not as bad for people, but like if you let it consume you, like there's no choice, you know what I'm saying? Like if you let it consume you and you just like stay stuck, like it's gonna fuck people up, you know? It's gonna make people depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, so like the best thing to do is just like try to get out of it. But hopefully, like, I mean, at the end of the day, can you guys hear me?
What the?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Damn, I keep fucking with this thing. I gotta stop fucking with it.
You stop doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like just gotta, cause around this time it's probably easy to get fucking depressed, and we gotta keep ourselves doing something to keep going, And hopefully it'll be over soon. We can all hang out. Fucking, we'll all be 21. We can go out and fucking celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go out and party. That'll be awesome, dude.
I'm just waiting for the state. I'm just waiting for the state to be open to see if I can fucking work or not.
Yeah.
Is,
Did you file for unemployment?
No.
Damn. I mean, were you working at the time?
Nah. I usually work during the
Yeah.
summer and that's it.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I was lucky because even my job, like it's like a part-time job. I was working at it, but maybe not even that much sometimes. But it closed because it was a non-essential business, and I was able to be eligible.
I know some people they're making more from unemployment than what they were making when they were actually working per week.
Yeah, a lot of people are, and
Yeah.
and I think that's the government's intention, like because they want people to. It's either for two reasons. People are going to save it, buy assets, etc. They're going to be able to get themselves back on their feet so they can pay their bills, and the companies are getting paid. They're not people aren't defaulting on cards, doing shit like that, whatever. B, there's going to be people who take those sums of money and buy liabilities and like spend money on bullshit they don't need or just like expensive things, and that's going to fund back into those businesses too. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, there's a debt bubble growing too because this whole relief package comes with a lot of debt, so it's scary. It's scary. It's
You're
like
gonna lose a lot of money.
You don't know if it's gonna pop. Yeah, like you don't know if it's gonna pop, and places are really gonna be like flushed out, shut down for good. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be able to trust in the economy that it's always gonna revive itself somehow.
I mean, you gotta just take it one day at a time.
This is
when
survive. I feel like this specific pandemic and like everything that's happened because of it is like going to be like I guess like a metaphorical revolution. And I guess it means like of how the government is run or how we'll even solve certain issues because of that have increased because of the pandemic. Like, I know there are cases of people committing suicide because of us being isolated for so long. There are cases of domestic abuse
out of a job.
Increasing. Yeah, shit like that, like problems and like how we don't usually address mental issues, or there are cases of domestic abuse increasing and all that, and like it's like certain issues that we don't really talk about or like go or engage in enough that like or now is more coming to light, or I guess the people who didn't give a fuck now care about it, but so it's like shit like that. Maybe we will come to.
Well, I think.
Oh, go ahead, because I lost my.
Oh no, you can go ahead.
Maybe we will come to a point where like we can tackle these issues. So like if we are hit with something like as crazy as this in the next 20 to 50 years or some shit like that, we'd be able to like handle it more. Efficiently.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Like it's like a good practice run for something that like really really bad that comes through. Like the way that we're taking these practices, we can like take note from this and instill these same practices if some new shit comes up.
Yeah, like I think this is gonna really help people, open their eyes. I don't know how much. Like I feel like if this all blows over, people are just gonna be back on their bullshit.
Yeah.
But like I think it'll help. It'll still help some people be more cautious. Staying the importance of health, washing your hands, shit like that.
Yeah, I was thinking people are gonna wash their hands.
Don't touch your face.
They're not gonna touch weird surfaces. They're gonna try to just be more cautious. Hopefully, social distancing.
Even besides that, like you gotta just take it. You gotta take life one day at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people are like depressed because like they're like, let's say for instance, I lost my job for the summer, and now
hey man,
like I'm out of a job. But like you're surviving. There's a pandemic.
you got to look at it.
You're alive right now, you know.
Yeah, you got to look at it this way. Like you just said, you're alive, and it sucks because even if you have a family, like say you have a family to support, and losing your job.
Life's not fair. Life's never easy. You gotta.
Yeah,
That's how people fight through it.
I absolutely agree with you, but I'm saying like even if you lose, like you gotta look at it at a different perspective. Like even if you are struggling to just make sure that your family like survives and you need to figure something out, I mean that's a tougher position. But say you lost your job and you're depressed about it. Also, like think about the things you want to do. Like you have a whole summer open now to like to progress in an area of your life.
Work on a project or something. Invest in yourself in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you get to focus your energy on something you didn't have the chance to focus on before, and now you have all the time to do it because we're isolated. You know, we're really limited on what we can do, and it's better for people to just utilize that time for something that's more useful.
Dude, did you know that all the Jersey Shores? I don't know if they're all open, but I know some of the places down the Jersey Shore are open. Like
I've seen people in Ocean City today.
Yeah, like
Snapchat.
I don't know if it's like allowed. Like I guess it's just allowed, right? Like nobody's blocking out the beaches.
I mean, I guess it's open business.
Like I hope people are social distancing because like I'm supposed to go tomorrow.
Nobody's social distancing, man.
I'm supposed to go tomorrow with my girlfriend, but like I don't want to go. I don't want to be near anybody. Like I'm kind of weirded. I feel weird about it. You know.
I think there's still like the people working there are gonna like enforce rules that like you have to maintain a distance. Like, have you guys been in ShopRite in the last few weeks?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything because I'm broke as fuck.
I go to ShopRite with my dad because we gotta get food for the house and shit. So like, the way it is, like you can only walk in one direction for every aisle. It's like a one-way. It's a one-way direction. You can only walk one way, and there's some areas where it's like there's a restriction zone you can't enter. And when you're in line to check out, you gotta maintain 6 feet apart from each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it. It's all in an effort to avoid a lawsuit in case anybody did happen to get the virus. So like, at least they're doing. I just don't think like us walking in one direction. Nobody's
like when I go in there, it's hard. Yeah, like I naturally don't do it too. I hate it. But like I'll go down an aisle and I'll have to pass somebody, and I'm like, I'm telling myself I really shouldn't go down this aisle. I should just wait till I see an aisle.
If I need peanut butter and jelly, it's only in one unique place in the store, and like I gotta walk around the other way to get peanut butter because the direction says like the opposite way.
Yeah, because there's an old weird guy standing. Like when it first all started, I had these dudes that I was high as fuck, so I was like paranoid. So I wasn't confronting anybody besides I was trying to social distance. And there were these dudes that were like getting like absurdly close to me, and I was like what, like fucking go away. Like I felt so weird. And it's like if I wasn't worried about either of them having coronavirus, I'd rather fix them. Like get the fuck out of my space.
It's like the cheese touch from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You can't punch him in the face because you're gonna get the corona. Yeah, it's like the cheese touch all over again.
Yeah, you'll get the cheese touch, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
We're gonna find out like middle of the summer, like kids in history classes 20 years from now. We're gonna find out like Keanu Reeves finds a cure, saves the world.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
Harrison Davis. Harrison Davis finds a cure playing Rocket League.
Keanu Reeves teamed up with Wide Neck and that Daddy Long Neck kid, and they were able to craft a cure, and they phoned it into Trump, and then Trump sprayed it into the air.
Keanu Reeves, Terrio, the Avengers.
Donald Trump sprayed it into the United States air supplies because because what we don't know is that they have a bubble over us. You know what I'm saying? That they control when we go in and out. And this is my new conspiracy theory. America is in a dome. You know what I'm saying? And they have a gate for flights to leave and enter, but it's all monitored by lasers and satellites, and we gotta wear hats on our heads. I don't know.
You remember? You guys watched the Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
You remember? Yeah, because like they put a dome over Springfield because Homer put something in the fucking lake, so they put a dome on like EPA.
Yeah, the EPA.
Why not just do that over the entire country?
Yeah, man, for real.
Nah, people are gonna go crazy. You can't do that.
That guy was like, remember the one guy who was like, if I go in, he's like, if I'm in, I'm stuck. If I'm out, I'm free. But I can't see anybody. And then he gets put underneath the dome. Yeah. Damn, man. Good show. Good times.
Yeah. And then,
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna, like, if Trump sprays that stuff in the air, like, China is one of the dirtiest countries in the world, environment-wise, and like it's
Yeah,
just a big smug of cloud, covering the entire country, and it just disappears. It's sunlight again, and like people in China are like, oh, what is that?
yeah. It's
What
like
happened to all the smoke and all the toxic emissions from the factories? They're all gone.
dude,
What is this? Oh, it's
all
called sunlight.
all China needs is a massive
It's
industrial.
called clean
Um,
air. I don't know what that is.
all they need to fix their situation, their whatever, is a an industrial size of. Do you guys know that shit that people spray in their cars for like? It's like a weed smoker thing. It's like the blunt spray, or like. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's
Is
like
it similar
flavored.
to like? Is it similar to like that spray you used to like clean the dust off your keyboard?
No, it's not
Oh, I know the one
Ozium.
you're talking about.
You're talking about Ozium.
Yeah. Oh,
Not
this is.
that could work too, but I was saying like the blunt spray shit. I forget what it's called. Blunt effects. You guys know what that is?
I have no idea.
No,
Is that
it's
like
just like this.
Febreze?
It's like Febreze, but everything, but it's like harshly, like it's like harshly flavored. You know what I mean? Like you
Okay.
could
Is it
smell
like the high
smell the
the weed smoke? The weed
yeah
smell?
yeah, bro. You could smell the chemicals in the air of it. They smell nice, but I'm saying like if you just got a cherry and sprayed it all over China, there'd be no dead bat smell, none of this shit. Like no emissions or smoking. I guess maybe.
Yeah. Well, what if another bat dies after they do that? Then you got dead bat smell again.
Yeah, true. I guess you just got to
They're
do it.
not
You got to
gonna
keep
stop
up.
eating bats.
Every day they'll be like, take your dose. They'll give all the people, and like they'll be like take your dose of blunt spray, and you're like, yeah, sure, and solves coronavirus. There we go. We just fucking figured it. Let's phone Donald Trump. It'll take him
Well,
10 minutes to believe us, but we'll figure
Well,
it out.
one theory I've been reading about, because a lot of people, like, there's people who are saying that the virus originated because of a wet market. But I
Yeah,
mean, haven't
That's where bats come
wet
from.
markets have been around since the beginning of time?
yeah. But do you
And
think it was just like a new contaminant?
I don't know. I mean, like, it's really hard to tell. I mean, I feel like from like some people are saying China's not being entirely honest with their reports and that they're
Yeah,
hiding something, like, which implies that they could have done something like this was a like they planned to release this in the
yeah,
air to cut the population.
yeah.
This is just
Maybe.
like what I've been reading about,
That's
I mean,
that's a conspiracy theory. Because it's
but
like
like
it's basically like the whole the absence of evidence of
so
is evidence or shit like that.
see,
Whereas
so
you
my
like
can't
yeah,
mom
prove. You can't prove how.
it's a possibility. Like you can't prove it. You can't prove them wrong, but like
Yeah,
they can't prove
we're
themselves right. It's
we're
like
we're never gonna find like a real answer though. It's like the Kennedy assassination. It's like like the story behind Michael Jackson dying. It's gonna be like there's never gonna be a confirmation on.
yeah. And you know what? I will say that if somebody did do this on purpose, that was a fucking coward move.
Yeah, you can go.
Because
Yeah,
you people know that you caused a world pandemic, and you fucking had no problem with it. So you know what? Go fuck yourselves. Hopefully you don't send this shit to my fucking house now. But go shove that coronavirus up your fucking ass, rub it all over your mouth and your throat, and fucking. I hope that shit swells to a fucking stop.
oh man.
If you really put it out. But
Well, from what I've heard, sorry to like barge in real quick, but like
no,
from
go
what my
ahead.
mom was telling me that so you remember the plague obviously was a big thing like the 1500s, like
or the bubonic
1600s.
plague.
So
Yeah,
yeah, so like what people would do, they put oil on their wrists, like essential oils, not like I don't know if you
yeah,
guys know what essential oils are, like the
I
scented
know that.
ones.
Yeah.
You'd apply it like on your wrists and like on your neck, and it's supposed to like serve as like some kind of shielded protection against the virus. Like if you go
yeah.
outside, like
Oh,
that's what my
okay.
mom's been using because like she works at Jefferson every day. Like she's exposed to patients all the time, so that's what she's been
Is
using.
she also like using like masks and gloves and all that
Oh
stuff?
yeah, of course.
Well,
Yeah,
they have to.
Yeah,
they're shielded up on everything. They got face masks. Like they look like they
like
have those like glass eye
yeah,
protection like SWAT team would wear. Like
yeah. Damn. So
they're fully
your mom's
shielded.
working. Is your mom working in the coronavirus wing? Like, is your
I
mom
think they
treating
all, from
patients?
what I've heard, they rotate because there's a lot of people working there, so they'll rotate like all the
Yeah,
time. So
I
like
got
one
you.
day it'll be like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Damn. So
But
yeah,
from what
she's
I've been
all.
heard, it's like it's getting worse in South Jersey because did you guys screen froze?
A
Oh,
word.
you
Oh
were
wait, no,
kind of.
actually no, you're good now. You're good now.
Okay, cool.
But in South Jersey, from what I'm hearing from like based on like the hospital, like it's getting worse because people from New York and North Jersey are coming down south and they're bringing the virus down here. So
Yeah, people are all going to the
Of
shore
course.
and shit. It's fucked up, man.
now we're gonna be a meme now. We're gonna be like New York.
I'm afraid. Like, I'm literally supposed to go to the shore tomorrow, and now I'm like, honestly, like, I don't know if I should feel afraid if I just stay away from people because they can't travel like airborne. But also, I feel like at some points, where do you get a choice? You know, like if I go there, I'm not trying to like walk around, see people, blah blah blah. Maybe I'll grab
Are you
some
just going
takeout
down the
food, but
boardwalk?
yeah, like I think we were gonna go on the beach too if it's nice, you know. But just like yeah,
Yeah.
down to the boardwalk just to walk and shit. But it's like people are just out and about, you know, and it makes me feel like, I mean, I don't know when this is all gonna get to a point where like, all right, we can like resume to everyday living, but I don't want to get it, obviously, but I don't want to, even if I do get it and I don't even experience like the symptoms, I don't want to give it to anybody. I don't want to spread it to my family, you know? Like it makes
Yeah.
me
I also just
kind of,
don't want this shit. Like it's like because I feel like when people were talking about it and they kind of downplay it, it's like yeah, it's like the flu. And I'm thinking to
yeah,
myself like who the fuck wants like who wants to willingly get the fucking flu?
yeah, like
Like
people are like, yeah,
Nobody.
I'll get
Yeah.
like
it.
I'm like what the
People are.
fuck?
Well, I don't understand. I'm not gonna like I've seen people on on social media like they're still in like it's somebody's birthday and there's like a group of 30 people getting all together in a picture.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I think you know
And
who I'm talking about,
I think
John.
so. Yeah, what a bunch of
I
fucking
they're
retards,
like,
bro.
all right, everybody say social distancing, and then they're all like together, like
Yeah,
not
they're all
not
fucking,
practicing social distancing and like
they're all swapping spit and smoke anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking yeah,
yeah.
dude.
It just
Like
makes
take
it
care of
pisses me off
yourself.
because that's why like that's one of the reasons why our summer might get canceled because shit like that because people can't
People
control
won't do it
themselves and
now. Yeah, people don't
yeah,
control themselves now, so it's gonna spread and it's gonna elongate this process. And like think about
exactly.
it for I don't, for anybody that's invested in the stock market at all or anything like that. If we see a second wave and like this debt bubble bursts and like all and like we give out all this money and owe all this money and then our economy crashes again, like we're gonna be fucked. So it's like everybody like if you want to keep your fucking money, uh, stop getting coronavirus, basically. You know, like stay inside, do your social distancing, and then we can boom back up from this, and you can actually make a good profit from the things that are gonna rise back up. You know, but like
Yeah.
if we go through another crash, it's gonna be a little people are gonna lose money that they need now. You know, it's gonna be a little harder. But that's why I guess you just gotta split up your shit effectively. You know, I don't know. I'm just rambling here, boys. But Sean Rain,
No.
happy fucking birthday, man. 21. Like I give it to you, you know? I give it up to you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking I'm happy we could throw this little John together. Dante, my bad. I cut you off.
No, I wasn't even saying anything. I was just agreeing with you were saying.
Oh, okay. I
Oh
got
no,
you.
I was yeah. Wait, Sean, I got a question. I know your mom's religious. Does she like drink too, or is it like, or she doesn't? 'Cause I know
I
like
mean,
I know there's some.
I don't know, like we'll drink wine.
Okay. I was wondering. 'Cause I
Yeah.
know there was some like because I know you told me that your mom's like heavily religious. So like I know there are some people
Yeah,
who
I
are
mean
very
we're
religious
Catholic family, so
that
you're
don't
not
drink.
like I don't know. I mean, we're not like there's no like restriction on like I mean, obviously don't go too crazy, where like you're driving around crashing into like poles and
Right.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, it's all good.
Yeah, man. Damn.
'Cause I was wondering because like I know there for certain was it sex? Do I want to say sections or just like certain? Like I know for like different
Are you talking
parts
about
of
are you getting on the topic of like what Mark was talking about last night with
what was it?
with the one girl he was talking to and how
Oh,
she's waiting till marriage?
Nah, I just know like I know like there are like certain restrictions on certain things. Like I know for like, cause I'm Methodist, right? And like I'm not like
All right, yeah, I'm a
so
Mormon.
even like my even
I'm a
like even
Scientologist.
like
Well, how do you
so
think we're gonna
like
make any money?
and like in that part of the Christian faith, we're not allowed supposed to like smoke, drink, and all that shit. But like nobody in my family follows that shit.
Yeah, bro.
It was like
Nobody.
is that as a thing? So I don't know nothing about Catholicism, so I really don't know like nothing
It's
on too
not.
much on
It's
that.
not that much different. Catholicism is more fear based. Like, like I'm not. I don't have as much experience as Sean. I don't have as much experience as Sean, but I was baptized Catholic, and I'm from a Catholic family,
That's
and
top me too.
and and
Yo,
a
you
lot of it
Catholic,
is
bro?
like I remember. It's funny because I never even went to church that often, but I still have like flashing the sign of the cross. Like I still have that instilled in me. I still have like there were all because like it's like you get told so many things. Like basically, it came down, especially when you're a kid. It's like basically people could tell you that you'll go to hell for anything, So it's like anything you're doing that an adult doesn't like, to be like, oh, you can go to hell for that. Like there's just I don't know. It's and then people it's funny you brought up the drinking because I heard a story about my somebody I know's mom who's like from a really religious family. She would go around. She still likes to party and fucking drink. Like she would go around her sisters and drink, and it's funny because the sisters would like give her shit and be like, "Really, you're gonna drink? Like you shouldn't be." But all the guys were fucking drinking, you know. But they're just acting like weird Catholics. So
Well,
it's
here's the
like
thing.
what the
Don't
fuck?
use them. Don't use them as the example
Yeah, well,
because anybody
they're not
can
the
be.
example.
Yeah.
They're far from the example. But I just saying that was a story that kind of related to what Dante brought up.
Oh yeah, like how some people like. Well, I mean, religious or not, hypocrisy is everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody's ever gonna go by like whatever standard they set for themselves. They're always gonna break it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the same with like Catholicism. I mean, one of the things is like one of the issues is like there's so many priests that are having their way with like little kids and like get
yeah,
away with it.
man, it's
That's fucked
fucking
up.
disgusting. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
disgusting, and it's like, how do you regulate it? Like, you can't.
and that's what
Well,
happens. That's why a lot of people lose their faith for those reasons.
well, the whole concept of having like when they have mass or whatever, the whole concept of having an old man work with young boys is stupid. Like,
I
it
was
should
in I
be.
was in I was in that position. I was an altar server like when I
Yeah,
was a
there
kid.
should
Oh
be
word.
there should be no
Yeah.
altar servers. It should be all full-grown adults doing that stuff, and the kids should just attend church and if, say go to Sunday school, whatever, they learn about it. But you shouldn't be able to do that shit till you're like 18 on the dot.
Well,
Like,
yeah. Well, I didn't. Well, I
Bro,
was like
this like
12.
that is
I
like
was 11
a
or 12
fucking
at the time,
teenager.
and then
yeah,
I don't know. I'm trying to remember who it was. He might not remember. I think it was Eddie Makel. Might have been one of the kids. Like when we were
yeah,
like 11 or 12, like we had like altar server training, and I
yeah.
think Eddie was one of the kids. And
That's crazy.
I
The
think
fact that
Dan
Eddie
I,
used to
Dan
do that.
I think Dan might have been too because his dad's a deacon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
he
think
is.
because I would see Eddie at church like even in high school, and
That's crazy.
because his
Because
parents would go there. So like
yeah,
I think
yeah,
Eddie was one of the people who would like because I know his brother does it, and I was one of the kids who did it. I did it for like a year, and then like because the what they do at the church, they'll try to be like, hey, you should get your kids to sign up to be an altar boy. It's great.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, honestly, all the priests at St. Agnes Church are great. They're all good
yeah,
people. Like I mean,
yeah.
I never trust anybody, 100%. But I mean, they're all good people. But I mean, there's been other cases at like other churches that we know, famously like do shit that you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, 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 man. It's like you gotta be. And speaking on that, I had
I,
some experience with Father Rene from St. Agnes. He was great. He
my
was
boy,
awesome. Yeah, he was awesome. But
I never altar served with him because I think he was like after my time. But good
yeah,
guy. He's always shaking hands with everybody in
yeah,
church.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I think he shook my hand when I was there. He seems like a good dude.
he's a good
But yeah,
good
man.
guy.
Religion is a crazy thing. Like it's all kind of the same, just with different, just like different. Like it's all the same business.
Well, it's all
Just
about
like
well,
different colors.
it's all about how much you take out of it. Like I had to read a book for global literature. I didn't really read the book. I spark noted it, but it was about
Yeah.
it's about Krishna, the god of Hinduism.
Okay.
Okay.
And basically it's called. What's this book
Are you talking about
called?
the what the fuck? It's called the Bhagavad.
Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
read
had to read
that?
that shit for a philosophy class.
Yeah, I had to read this for who is your professor for philosophy?
Paparella.
Oh, never mind. I had to read this
It
for
was an
global.
ethics class.
I had to read this for global literature, and basically it's about a guy who he doesn't know if he wants to go to war because of
He was
he's
funny.
afraid of the consequences because it's a civil war, so he's basically going to end up killing his own kind. And then
Yeah.
Krishna enters his life, and then basically teaches this guy like all these words of wisdoms, all these lessons, how to actually go through life. And the ultimate lesson that the guy gets out of it is that you shouldn't live your life for yourself. You should live your life for, for the greater good, for other people. You shouldn't just be selfless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree with that. But I also
But
think
you also got to look out for yourself, though.
Yeah, I
Like
think you have to be
my
there for yourself, you know?
my opinion. I think like
Yeah.
the lesson in this book, like from a spiritual standpoint, like you should live your life through Krishna because at the end you're gonna get rewarded. Like I guess you go to heaven or whatever.
Yeah. But I guess really just like for your own conscience. And I think like it's hard to hear that because everybody has their job, everybody has their passion, and it makes you think like, am I, like am I not doing enough for people? But like if as long as you do right and you take care of the people that are in your life and around you, uh, you're doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like I mean like because all of us could volunteer a little more, help people more, blah blah blah. But as long as you're like as long as the people that you see every day are benefited from seeing you and you're not giving them a hard time or fucking giving them problems and like you can help them out, that's all the better. And
Well,
like
that's how you got to live through life. You got to treat other people the way you want to be treated yourself,
yeah man, golden
and
rule.
just do what you want to do. Yeah, it's Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan made
That's
that
Joe.
up.
I don't know. That's when I heard it originally. I don't know. It could be somebody
Oh,
else.
I thought that was from the Bible or Jesus or something like
Also, it had
Christianity.
to go in the
Yeah,
it had to go in the rule.
yeah.
Yeah,
So what
Joe
we
Rogan. Joe
what we come to
Rogan
learn is that Joe Rogan equals Jesus. Uh, Joe Rogan is kind of like a modern day. Like think about it. Like Joe
It's the
Rogan. Like
reincarnation of Jesus.
this is the biggest meat suck ever. And like I like if
But
I in a way, but
I
I'm
feel what
not
you
trying
about to
to
say is the
I'm not
giant
trying
ass
to
meat
say
suck.
I'm not trying to say it this way, but hear me out.
Christmas
Like
community.
like Jesus was somebody who preached to his apostles and like gained a following by talking to people.
So
Joe
like
Rogan's doing that same thing right now, and
or
he's
like
got
Naquan.
his his army about the truth. Yes.
I remember we used to call Mike Kelly Naquan Council during because he was captain of the tennis team, so we called Mike Kelly
So
Nay.
we'd call him the former captain of the basketball team or something like.
We
Like
call
that's
him
so fucking
we would
weird,
call him
bro.
Mike Council.
That's so funny, man.
That's what Caleb would call him Mike Council.
Oh, that's the weirdest meat riot ever.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
We went to school
funny.
we went to school with a lot of heavy meat. Like meat riding wasn't even looked down
Like you
upon.
didn't
It
even have
was
to
like
play
a
a
thing.
sport. Like if you lifted weights, like people they're like, "Yo, bro, what's your deadlift max, bro? Bro."
Yeah, that was the
Like,
entire social ring of Highland
Yeah,
High School.
that's how you create conversation with people at Highland High School. Like, yo, man, you're looking big today.
Yeah,
Yo, what's that?
even the teachers,
1,000
dude.
career points, bro. Let me meat slide, bro.
Even the teachers were like, "How many points you got? Like you benching? Like you want to like like fucking a lot." Some of them I know. You
Yeah,
know,
I know. Fucking ridiculous.
dude. School is. Do you remember when we had that lockdown because of all the clown shit that was going on? Like
Yeah.
all the
And it was CMAC.
yeah, all the dangerous clowns
It was
in New
it was
Jersey. It was
and
like
then
a
it was
trend.
just CMAC making up pages on Instagram.
Yeah, somebody made an Instagram page called Clown in Your Town, and and they were taking pictures
Oh, I forgot about that.
all over the fucking school, being like, I'm in here, freaking people out. And then like the police came to our school for like 3 days.
I don't know why they
Like,
suspended the kid. Like, I don't understand the point of that.
yeah, like what's the
He
big
created
fucking
no
deal?
harm. Like, okay, he striked fear in people,
was
but
an
it's
obvious-
obviously
I think because of
obviously a troll.
that.
Because he literally took a picture, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, look at me, I'm next to Harrison Davis in Mr. Simp's classroom in room 121. Like,
Yeah.
all right, oh, really? There's a clown. We know who the real clown is in that classroom. It's not C-Mac, it's somebody else. But
yeah,
we're not gonna.
Yeah, man, fucking that was so stupid. But like, it's crazy that during that though, there were actual people dressing up as clowns and
Oh yeah,
harassing.
it was a real thing. I mean, not at Highland, obviously, but like in Jersey, it was a.
Yeah, man. Like if I saw that and I was in my car, first thing I would do is run the man over, hit him with my
They ever
fucking
caught
car.
any of them? And then like they asked him like, "Why are you doing?" Oh, it's a Jersey thing.
Yeah, it's just a Jersey thing, man.
Nobody's this stupid.
Dude, that's what it was like. I remember going back. I remember going to like hockey tournaments, and like we were Team New Jersey, and everybody thought like, oh yeah, Jersey, like the fucking Jersey. But you know what's funny is because a lot of the people that were with us there, like the parents and stuff, because they're from North Jersey, were like that. You know what I mean? Like they were just so Jersey. Yeah, like New Jersey, like they were so Jersey.
Yeah, making South look bad. He's from Southie.
I never heard of the phrase "dirty Jersey" until like I talked to people from like North Jersey. I never heard "dirty Jersey" before. Despite the fact I lived here most of my for all my life, I never heard "dirty Jersey."
Yeah, dude, it's because it's because of all those dirty fuckers up north in North Jersey.
Well, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know, like South Park writers are from Colorado, so like they'll watch Jersey Shore and say, "Oh, that's probably." I mean, they don't know like anybody outside New Jersey is like, "Oh, they're probably all just like Jersey trash," you know? They're like, "Yeah, muff cabbage."
you know they're reviving that show too, the same cast.
No,
the original Jersey Shore.
Yeah. We're in the middle of a
bro.
We're in the middle of a pandemic.
They all have kids
They
now.
probably recorded it before, but like they made it.
What is it supposed to be like? It's supposed to be like Fuller House, but with the Jersey Shore cast.
Yeah, dude.
It's basically like whatever the fuck they was doing. I never watched the new one, but I watched the old one.
I never watched it at all. I just knew like some of the characters.
I watched when I was 12. Like, I watched it in 6th grade because like
I just knew Snooki and like the other guy who just lifted and.
I watched it. It used to be like a family thing. It was weird as fuck. We'd all watch it.
Yeah, it was like Modern Family, right?
Because it was just so fucking goofy and it was actually like when I remember being a kid and looking at those people and being like, those guys are so cool, and then growing up and being like, wow, these people are fucking weird. Like,
I want to be just like them when I grow up.
When you're a little kid and you see like people on TV and they're like, yeah, I'm at this club. You feel like everything's so exclusive, but then when you really see it for what it is, they were just at some weird bar or club, but just like, yeah, I remember the situation, dude, like hit his head into the wall and then gave himself a neck brace. I was like, that's so Jersey, like to be like in a yelling match with another guy and just hurt yourself, just like throw your head into the wall like a fucking.
Sorry, I lost control of myself. It's a Jersey thing.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Like I always get hyped when I find out somebody I don't know is from Jersey. Like I was like, oh fuck, a Jersey boy. Yes, that's what's up. Like
you know what would be the best? Like it's like when you're playing with like a random kid on like Call of Duty or Halo. I'm like, dude, you're from Jersey too? Yeah, man, I'm from North Jersey. Oh, you're from Jersey too? Yeah, we're from Jersey, man.
Yeah.
Like I found out this YouTuber. I told you about this YouTuber, Internet Comment Etiquette. I just like found out this dude is from South Jersey. Like I watched his older videos and like he talked about Mullica Hill and he talked about Landmark. So I was like, oh, he's definitely from Jersey.
Yeah, probably.
I'm like, oh shit.
Dude, there's a lot of really successful. Say what you want about Jersey. Jersey's full of hustlers, man. There's a ton of successful people that come from New Jersey. You know,
Leonardo DiCaprio is from New Jersey, right?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I know Kelly Ripa's from Jersey. Shaq is from Jersey.
Carl Anthony Towns.
He was born in Los Angeles, California, and there's no mention. I control find New Jersey. And
Joe Rogan is from Jersey.
Yeah.
Obviously Joey Diaz is from Jersey.
You said
Okay.
Shaq?
Shaq's
is
from Jersey. He's from New York.
Jon Stewart is from New Jersey.
LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, Kevin Durant, and J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith is actually from New Jersey.
Is he really? Where?
Yeah,
where in Jersey?
Freehold.
Freehold, borough.
But like he got drafted right out of high school. I think he went to St. Benedict. He went to high school in Newark and got drafted right out of high school.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah, I mean he's good.
Don't forget about Karl Anthony Towns, yo.
J.R. Smith is just a clown, but like he's funny though.
I'm back later. Who else is from Jersey? Fucking
Snooki.
Kelly Ripa is from Jersey. I don't know if I said that one already.
Queen Latifah, Redman, Joe Budden.
Yeah, Joe Biden's from Jersey.
Nah, Joe Budden. Joe Budden.
Oh, Joe Budden. Oh.
I didn't know Snooki is only 32.
Is she not old?
She's 4'8".
Are you serious?
Yeah.
She's tiny, bro.
Damn. And here are famous quotes, but it's really hard to eat good when you're traveling because you see fast food and you want to go to this restaurant and that restaurant. You know, it's a Jersey thing.
It's a Jersey thing. It's a Jersey thing. Jersey party at Sizzler.
Oh, everybody get out of here.
Dude, they did Snooki so dirty on South Park. They made her look like a fucking gremlin. They were like,
dude, it was literally a gremlin, and they were like, that thing is famous. Why? I don't know. You guys, it's raping me.
Dude, she got punched by a guy. I don't know if they set that up or not on the show, but like they were at a club somewhere, and somebody a guy punched her in the face. Like she fucking took a punch like a champ.
Oh my god!
A guy straight up just.
She's got four.
Falcon punched her.
She has 4 kids.
Damn, really?
Yeah, strong woman.
Damn, dude. I wonder if the pussy.
Oh wait, no, 3 kids. I'm dyslexic. That's 3 kids. I was reading names.
There's no way the pussy snaps back, man. Like some people talk about it coming back tighter, but like
it's a Jersey thing, you know.
The Jersey thing. It's just this is the shit we talk about in Jersey. But
yeah, it's like that's why we're like everyone else around the world thinks like everybody from Jersey's retarded.
Yeah, I know, dude. They think we're all speds, and it's because in a little bit of a way we are. But you know what? We know how to get shit done quick. Because I think like everyone thinks people from Jersey are stupid. I've been to fucking Missouri. I've been to fucking all these states where you go there and people are slow as fuck. People drive slow as fuck. People are slow as fuck in the line. Everybody's nice, which is cool, but it's like fucking just like it's
Alabama.
just like come on, like get moving. Like you stand in a line in Missouri and it's fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Alabama.
Like, yeah, I haven't been down there, but I don't intend on it.
You know what's crazy? I looked up incest laws because y'all just brought up Alabama, so I thought about it. I looked up incest laws and like.
Wait, why though? Why were you looking?
Yeah,
I remember because I was trying to figure out besides New Jersey, what other states were that shit was legal, were completely legal.
What's incest again?
And it was Rhode Island, New Jersey,
Alabama. Who?
Like all of that shit's legal. Like there's no like law against any type of incest.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Other states like Alabama and that, it was like really specific too. Like I said, mom, like your parents.
Bro, stop. I get the details. I get it. It can't be your cousin.
It besides your cousin. Like literally everything else besides your cousin.
Well, you know why? Because of the meme, man. Because of the cousin fucking. They don't need cousin fucking going on. Mom fucking. They're like, all right, we'll let it slide. Cousin fucking.
A lot of the states says nothing about fucking your cousin. Like a lot of states where like a lot of it has nothing.
In any state, if you wanted to do shit like that, wouldn't you just keep it under wraps? Like, wouldn't you not tell people? Like, what, you know? People are like we want our laws so I can have sex with my dad.
Sean, I've never been outside of New Jersey, so I really don't know what the world is like outside of New Jersey.
Yeah, man, it's just a Jersey thing.
People do that? Well, that's sick.
The Jersey
thing, man. That is gross.
Everybody in Jersey looks like
I'm
they're
from-
from the same grimy family anyway.
No,
though.
I'm not.
Not everybody, but.
I'm not from Jersey. I'm from Brooklyn. What are you talking about?
Damn, gentlemen, I think this might be a good time to wrap this one up.
Word.
This has been an excellent display of.
Dante's got the
intellect
Last of Us background.
Is that really it?
I'm just kidding. That game's scary as fuck, though.
I have
I
on my
want to check that out.
I haven't beat it yet.
Dude, I don't even
hard.
know. I'm on a mission. It's hard. The game is pretty hard. I've never played a game where it's based on, it's literally hide and seek the whole game.
Bro,
I'm used to just rushing people and then like
what do you
Mario.
mean, like, are you the hider or do you have to?
Yeah, you're the hider because if you
basically it's like
a zombie gets you, you're dead, and you got to restart the checkpoint, and it's frustrating because that's another 30 minutes.
You gotta it's basically you gotta hide from people with guns and use flank them and all that. And there's zombies, right? But there's like different types of zombies.
Them?
Yeah,
there's
different
types.
There are different types of zombies.
Basically, these were people who were originally infected, and as the infection remains longer, like year by year, the more powerful you become as a zombie. They're called clickers. So like these clickers, you can't kill them at all. Like I tried punching one, they grab you, it's a one hit. They have insta kill.
You already gotta like shoot them in the head, but like the problem with clickers is that like they're very sensitive to sound. And the way they travel is through
they're just creepy looking.
Yeah. They're basically blind.
This kind of reminds me of Left 4 Dead.
And like they use echolocation to move around. And so in order to like get them, you gotta create like a specific type of weapon. It was basically a shiv, and that's the only way you can like
it's a melee attack.
Only way you can take them out is either that or you got sneak by them. So like
did you see a bloater yet? It's like they put
yet.
My bad.
I'm at the point. I mean, I've already watched like the whole game when I was younger.
I haven't. I
never had the PS3, so I was like,
I got it with when I got my PS4. It came with it for free. Like it was like a bundle deal.
Oh yeah, that's the same one my sister got, and I took that.
So you get Horizon. You get Horizon and God of War with it too.
Yeah, I beat God of War.
That's what I got. Yeah, it was like $250.
Damn, dude, I'm trying to get a PS4 because my girlfriend's been talking about the Last of Us for a while, and I've been trying to figure out how to play it. But I guess I need a PS4 to do it, right? It's exclusive.
Yeah,
it's exclusive.
It's a PS exclusive.
Yeah, don't buy an Xbox.
Yeah, bro, no. I don't even know. I want to get into it. I just
imagine I bought an Xbox. It's like The Last of Us is on only PlayStation only. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't find the receipt.
Damn. Yeah, man.
I want to return my skates, but I don't have the receipt, or like I ripped the tags off it, but I want to return it.
Yeah, some dude was like, I ripped all the tags off of this stuff and used it, but I want to return it now, and I want my full refund. And now I don't remember the SKU number.
Yeah, it's like the owner played again is like, oh, it's all right. He's VIP. He's you're in college. You can figure it out how to do it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
right, I'll figure out how to put a fake pair of skates in the system, and then ring it out again.
Yeah, dude, that place was a train wreck. I hope everybody from there is doing well though, because I know they're not open. I hope they can reopen soon, you know. There's some insaneness.
No, I love working there though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely. I love all the people that work there.
Yeah, it was fun.
And even the certain people there that are, you know, like causing havoc. Like it's like you gotta love them in their own for their own thing, you know.
Yeah.
That place is awesome. But gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on. This has been episode 50. I can't believe that we've hit this.
50.
That we've hit this.
50. There we go.
50. Yeah. I can't believe we've hit this mini milestone. I mean, the only place to go from here is up, and just keep doing more podcasts. You guys know that you're always welcome. You're my main homies, and like, you know, I'm always, even as this podcast progresses and moves on, like y'all are always gonna come back on. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing, you know, like I always want to have you guys. Always fun with the Rains, Sean and Dante Rain.
Yeah, you too, man. With the Rains.
Yeah, bro, for real.
John Rain.
John Rain, yeah, we're the Rain.
Yeah.
Damn, that would be a good name for a podcast if we did like an exclusive, just all of us podcast together.
Or
We
the
could
rain.
call it the Rains or the Rain or something. That'd be
Yeah,
kind
we'll
of
get the
like
pat. Somebody already has the patent for that.
yeah, probably. But yeah, anybody who's still listening, first of all, I just want to say thank you. Second of all, make sure you like and subscribe on all the platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. So make sure you follow, subscribe, whatever it is on all those to get new episodes. Also, I have some stickers that I'm literally just giving out for free. If as long as you, I'm like if you hit me up, I'm gonna put some things out. Like I don't know, I might just give them out to people. But like if you hit, they're all just for free. So like if you hit me up, I'll give you a stack. If you want to give them to your friends or just do whatever you want with them, I really don't care. As long as they get out somewhere, I'm happy with it. You know. And also, I think I'm gonna have T-shirts coming soon. I'm gonna have a link down there for them when I start doing the T-shirts because I got the new design now. The stickers are in the old design, but the T-shirts are going to be in the new design. So I'm going to set that up. They won't be too expensive. Don't worry. I'm not trying to fuck people out the ass or anything. I'm just trying to make the money I made back. You know what I mean? And or make the money that I spent. You know, and yeah. Like thank you guys so much for listening to this show. I started this back in March. Just I had a feeling I wanted to do it for a while, just on a whim, and now we've reached a total of 50 uploaded episodes. So Sean and Dante, I want to thank you guys so much. You've been a huge part of this. You know what I mean? You've been an integral part to like coming on this show and being entertaining guests and just being my friends and just us having a good time. You know, and like I'm glad I can talk to y'all now because of everything going on, like staying inside. Like that's why like I feel like I go crazy if I wasn't able to talk to my friends at least every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Perks having technology.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, thank y'all for coming on. Everybody, just make sure you like and subscribe. Look out on my Instagram. Follow the Instagram Eggcast with John Egger, all one word. Follow me on Instagram at John__Egger. You can follow the Twitter at Eggcast Podcast. Look up Eggcast with John Egger. It'll come up. Facebook, same thing. Eggcast with John Egger. There's a Facebook page. All the same stuff's posted all over that. Yeah, pretty much that's all I got to say. Do you guys have anything you want to plug or anything like that? Any Twitch, anything like that?
Nah.
Yo, I've been thinking about trying to do podcast style Twitch. Like we just go on and fuck around and play games. If you guys would be interested in that, maybe we could start to set something like that up.
I'll do that.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
I'll do
fun?
that.
Yeah, I've been watching some people do it, and it just seems like
games.
I'm no gamer or anything. I'm no good gamer, but like I just think we'd offer fun commentary, and it would just be a fun thing to try out. So like, if y'all ever want to do that, we could definitely do that.
I know you can do live streams from PS4, or if you want to do it through like a software, just get like Elgato or something like that.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I definitely have to look more into that, but yeah, we can like figure that shit out. But yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on, and it's always a pleasure with y'all. And thank you guys so much because like this is 50 episodes. Like I mean, we're just kind of bulling, but like this is like a mini milestone for this show, and like you guys have been like the biggest part of that. Besides myself, you guys have been the biggest part of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been on so many shows and like you guys offer good conversation and like this show wouldn't have this show started with these like this concept started with these three people, you know. So like it's really just cool to be here like a little over a year later and just like seeing how it's grown so far and hoping for a lot more growth in the future, you know. So yeah, thank you guys.
That.
Yeah, of course, Dante Rain, Sean Rain. Once again, happy birthday, Sean Rain. Big 21. Yeah, living it up in the world, dude. We're gonna 20s, the roaring 20s, man. Get ready, like we're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Great Depression too.
Yeah, man. But like,
the golden rule.
But yeah, for real. Like, it's gonna be okay. You know, if there's one, I know I'm gonna say all the bullshit at the end again, but like, if there's one message I want to give out to people, it's that like, whatever's got you bogged down about this shit, whether it's just staying inside or you lost your job, whatever, like you're alive. So there's people today that don't get a chance to make a second make a second run at their lives, you know, because they're dying from coronavirus or whatever it is, and you're still here. So like, be happy you're here. You have your health. You have the people around you. Like, that's so valuable. It's all that really matters at the end of the day is the people around you. Everything else we just make up for communication essentially. But you know, take care of those people. Tell them you love them. Accept love from people. Don't feel like you can't. You know, like you if whatever makes you happy, don't hold it out for yourself. Just be happy. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, it's not always that easy, but just be grateful for the things you have, and know that this is going to be all right. We're going to make it through this. We're going to be fine. Uh, you know, like overall, most people in the United States are not sick, and we've taken precautions. We're gonna get control of this, and life is gonna move on. You know, life is gonna change. It's gonna feel weird changing when we're not doing all when we're not doing social distancing anymore because we're getting used to it now. But it's gonna change for the better. You know, and most importantly, just love each other, keep each other laughing. Take your time to meditate, just relax, feel just enjoy the moment, and don't let this shit get you down. We're gonna be okay, everybody. But yeah, thank you guys. One last time, I swear to God, last time. Just like and subscribe all the platforms, follow everything, keep an eye out for other updates on my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and yeah, thank you so much for coming and listening to this show. The miniature fan base that we've been able to build up over this relatively short amount of time, year and a quarter, makes it all worth it. And you know, this show isn't that big yet, but I mean, the only place we have to go is up, and I just really appreciate everybody that's sticking from the ride, because you guys are the OGs of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you guys make it all worth it. So thank you. You know, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you, and good night or good morning, whatever the fucking time it is.